your Ohio hooker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to happy hour?
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainer.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick and Rico hanging out with you guys as usual. Rico, what's up, man?
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great. I was telling Bach earlier that my upper body is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, you say that every day.
Not every day.
Is there going to be a day that you're not in pain?
Probably next week.
Okay.
Because the 10-week challenge starts, so the workouts will be easier.
I'm going to say this, Rico. Like, I'm proud that you have stuck with it.
You didn't think I would?
It's not.
Be honest.
It's not that I didn't think you would. It's that. I mean.
You didn't think I would.
I didn't know if you'd go every day, which you have yet to do a full week.
I have yet to do a
full
week.
Transparency. You have yet to do a full week.
I haven't gone,
but
I've been doing it for 3 weeks. I haven't gone to a single Monday.
Why is that again?
Monday, the first Monday.
Was it because I was out?
You were out.
I was off.
So, and I actually
off.
forgot, and I was here super late.
That's right. That's right.
Because it was also like snowing that day, and traffic was a beast. The next Monday was
it was the
Christmas.
The day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas, I wasn't in town.
That's right.
And then this last Monday
was the day after New Year's.
I forgot. I didn't know if they were going to have classes. I should have asked.
Yeah. There's
that
one's
on me.
I forgot. I mean, Mark and I were talking with you, and we were like, "Yeah, there's no way that we could ask the owner. We could text the owners."
Yeah, that one's on me.
That is.
I just didn't. I didn't think that there would be classes.
That's all right.
But hey, reason.
You're going every other day.
Yep.
Every single other day.
Well, the funny thing is, the last 2 weeks I've gone Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I have not gone because something has came up.
That's right. So
it's okay. It's fine.
As always, 402-464
Thursday.
That's right. 402-464-5685. Honda of Lincoln hotline, Starter Heyman text line, both those open for you guys the entire show today, as well as Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Plenty of ways and avenues for you guys to get in touch with the show. Got a packed one for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't go off the rails. I'm about to pose a question that might send it off the rails.
Oh, goodness.
Because I put it on my Twitter, and this is a pretty short segment, so I guess it's okay if we do,
just a smidge,
go off the rails a little bit. But I posted it on my Twitter, and it's gotten a lot of reaction so far in the last 20 minutes or so.
I know which one it is.
And every Thursday when Mike Schaefer comes in for early break with Sip and Jake, he puts a new poll question on our whiteboard in a hallway.
The first one was Justin Jefferson versus Tyreek Hill, who the better receiver was. Justin Jefferson won that in a landslide.
Yep.
Last week's was Hakeem Olajuwon versus Shaq, who is the better center. Hakeem won 6-3, 6-4.
6-4.
And this
week, the poll question is, you have to choose one of these breakfast foods to keep: pancakes, waffles, or French toast. And when I think this, I don't think this is a hot take, but maybe it is. Pancakes are extremely boring.
That's what I said. Mark disagreed with me. Our resident baker.
Like,
he's like, I make a mean pancake. I'm like, Mark, it's a pancake.
I don't know. I don't know if you can screw up pancakes. And I think partially, I'm not sure you can screw up waffles either, because you have to put the batter in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
And in all reality,
are you hold on.
Or not?
Are you
pan,
no? Okay, hold on.
I'm thinking
all of these. I knew he would come in.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
I knew he would.
He's going to talk about the consistency. He's going to talk about how thick
off,
and how the batter.
Before we get to Mark,
okay,
all of these are simple.
I think
time out. All of these are like
and
French
waffles
toast. French toast is the most
stupid.
Shut up. French toast is the most like difficult one, just because you have to, dip it in the egg wash.
Bingo.
But there's time with all of them.
Not necessarily. I don't think there's time
French
involved.
toast
with
is to
pancakes.
eat. You don't have to make the bread.
That's true.
You have to
But
make the waffle. You have to make.
You whisk
you have
like
to-
3 or 4 ingredients together.
That's simple.
That's easy. There's not a whole lot to
That's
it.
with the French toast. You just have to whisk the eggs and the cinnamon and vanilla, whatever you want to put into it.
But you got to
And then you dip the toast. That's easy. Shut up. And then you put it in the pan. The waffles and the pancakes, you actually have to make. You have to make the ingredient. You have to put the ingredients together and whisk it together. And it's
Rico. I know
no,
damn
a French
well.
toast is more difficult or is easier than a waffle and a pancake.
Are you? I know damn well, Rico, that
It's
you
harder
just
to
go
get
and
a
grab.
great one.
You go and buy the pre-made batter or whatever it is from the waffle mix or the pancake mix, and you just put it in a bowl with 2 eggs and a cup of water. You whisk it together.
And some oil for the waffles.
Hello, Mark.
And some vanilla.
I know you got a lot of thoughts on this because you came rushing in.
Hey, guys.
I think pancakes are boring. I think
Me
French
and Mark
toast is
already
delicious.
I already
First
know where
off-
Mark stands. We already had this
First
chat.
off, I take offense to Rico saying that he and I are on the same page with anything, because Rico's first point to me today was that pancakes and waffles are the exact same thing, just made in a different device, and that is 100% false. They are not the same thing made in a different device. We are not on the same page. You do not get to be on Team Mark.
We were on
the
the same page when it comes to French toast.
You have been cut from Team Mark.
Yeah, sure.
We're on the same page, like a
So
good French toast.
We both wear red, but
Mine's is just a little lighter.
one's Nebraska, one's Wisconsin, right? We're not the same team. We
I
just
ain't
both wear
Wisconsin.
red.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't say who was
Nice,
so.
Mark.
Thank you. French toast.
Get him on there.
Oh, okay.
People need to see this passion.
Oh, French toast. You said it's the hardest. Like it's.
I think it's
the
the most time consuming.
The most time. Nah,
It's not even true.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. I could make a batch of pancakes in about 5 minutes.
Okay, but that's why you have such a low opinion on pancakes. It's because you're buying a mix of Pearl Milling Company pancakes.
Ooh, just throwing them out there.
Well, I can't say their old name.
No, I know.
Yeah, so it's the only one I know too. Bisquick? That's another
They're
one.
still a thing.
Okay,
Bisquick is delicious.
You have very low standards.
I messed up the.
Yeah, you're kicking things over there or something.
I rolled over the headphones
man.
cord.
It's
You
okay.
have very low standards.
And that's fine. Like your pancake experience can be what your pancake experience is. I don't want to speak for you or speak to your individual culinary journey. But I can tell you, as somebody who has scaled to the heights of the pancake world, and I would say
The heights.
my pancakes are special,
Okay.
right? And I'm not buying Pearl Milling Company pancake mix and adding 2 eggs, a cup of water, and a 3rd cup of oil, right?
But you know the recipe.
I'm making them from. Look, I made a lot of pancakes in my day. I made a lot of pancakes. All right, mine are from scratch. Mine are really good,
Okay.
and would beat out everything else on that list except for top of the line French toast.
That is where we're in agreement. Top of the line French toast is great.
What makes French toast top
I
of the
wish
line?
I knew, because I
That's
haven't
the
been able
problem.
to recreate it yet.
I've had it one time where I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had. And every other time I have French toast, garbage.
It's the bread, right? The bread is important.
It's Texas toast bread, right?
Maybe, but it could be like some thick brioche or
It
or
could be
like French
it could be
toast
too
or-
thick. It could be too thin.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
could not.
It's got to be cooked all the way
The,
through.
the
right?
crisp
Like
isn't correct.
it
Evenly.
can't just be bread in the middle.
Yep.
What about evenly spread cinnamon on it?
Sure.
I mean, that's a part of it.
Does
that
that
might be a part? No,
help with
Nick,
the
you're
top of the
making
line French toast?
Nick, you're making it. You're trying to be simple. It's not simple. There's a lot to it, and we
You
don't
take a
know
lot of
what
pride
it is.
in your ability to spread
Cinnamon?
evenly.
Well, if it's evenly,
How do you
you don't want to
How do you? But how
you
do
don't want to clump
How do you
in the middle.
spread it evenly? You're just putting the cinnamon in the egg, and then you're dipping the toast into it.
Well, I think you could also, after you dip the
Do you
egg,
put more cinnamon?
you could dabble
You
a little
could.
more,
I'm not
or,
opposed
you
to
know.
that.
No. There
Okay.
is
That
there
seems
is a
like a
point
thing.
where
I'm
you
starting-
could get too
I'm
much
starting to
cinnamon.
understand why it takes you so long to make French toast.
Yeah, you're
Because I put time and love
No, that's
into
cool.
French
That's
toast.
cool. I will never downplay time and love.
Okay. We are a
Right.
pro time and love
You-
show.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely. And you just you accept that you're making it better.
Yes.
That's good.
I think I would say I'm making it better.
So
you know what we need to do? We gotta have a breakfast off. You gotta make pancakes. You gotta make French toast, and I'll make
And
some
you gotta
waffles.
make some waffles.
Well, do we even need him to make waffles?
I mean,
Shout out to Chef Bob.
you're gonna make
Yeah,
heavenly
yeah,
waffles.
heavenly
Damn,
waffles.
damn shit, I am.
I do
That's
like
why-
heavenly
Open the mix,
waffles.
add some soda water.
That's why my waffles are fantastic.
Those
I
are
got,
really
I
good.
got the best waffle
Um,
mix that you can get.
Are you open to sharing your pancake recipe?
I'm open to sharing my pancakes.
Yeah.
Not recipe.
No, of course not. Why would he share his recipe?
I'm just
I can-
asking
I
the
can
text
tell
line. The
you-
text line asked.
I
No,
can
you guys
show
are crazy.
The base recipe came off the internet, so I'm happy to share that. It's called Dad's Pancakes. It's on some weird looking website. Look for Dad's Pancakes. I will say I have modified it and made it my pancakes. It's not the exact recipe. Mine's better.
So Jim and Lincoln says this. There's a lot of thoughts on the text line.
A
Jim
lot.
and Lincoln says French toast is the easiest to screw up because if you leave the bread and the egg too long, it gets all soggy and tears in half.
Why are you leaving it in the egg at all?
I've never had bread tear in half from sitting in the egg.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you walking away from it while you're dipping it in the egg?
Well, that's the problem. You don't want to walk away mid dip.
What do you do? Dude, you take the bread, and you dip it in there and you're just like, yeah, 1, 2, flip it, 1, 2, boom in the pan. You're not sitting there
you
and then
seem
looking
so
at it
confident
and then
in
just like
I really have a tough time
yeah,
believing
soak
that
all
you
the
make
egg
French toast.
up. I don't.
Does your wife make the breakfast food?
No, I make the breakfast. We both make breakfast food. She makes French toast though. I make French toast sometimes. I don't care for it though, so we don't make it very often.
So it's a personal thing against French toast.
No, it's not. I've had it great once, and other than that, it's been bleh. It's fine.
Was it in a restaurant that you had it
Yes.
where it was great?
I didn't make it.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I just think
I've made
I think-
some fantastic
I think pancakes
waffles.
are boring.
I've had
It's a
fantastic
circular.
waffles.
It's a circular shape with nothing to it.
You against circles?
Huh?
You against circles?
I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't like. I think it's
it was a
boring.
strong part of
It really
your,
was.
I think
It's
it's
a
boring.
it's a circular shape.
It's just a thing. It's
You
just a
don't like
blob.
circles.
There's nothing to a pancake, unfortunately. Maybe that's just me having bad pancakes.
Shapist.
Okay. Maybe that's just me having bad pancakes. I just think pancakes are boring. Waffles are close to boring, but they got the little ridges on them, so it's okay.
Mm. There, I see. This is
The
an
butter,
option.
the butter can sit inside the ridges and melt
I know. I
through
love
the waffle.
I love the ridges of a waffle.
So that's true.
it's fantastic.
French toast is delicious because there's multiple components. You have the bread.
Hold on. This is something you asked me that you haven't asked him yet. Is it the toppings or is it just the food? Because that's what we're going with. We're not going
No,
with.
no, it's
we're
the
not going
taste.
with
I
the
don't- I
whipped
don't-
cream
Honestly,
and
I
the
don't do that.
strawberries.
I don't do that. It's just butter and syrup on all three of those things for me. Butter and syrup. No whipped cream. Doesn't need. I'm not talking chocolate chip pancakes. I'm not talking peanut butter that's all added flair.
Yeah.
I'm talking just a normal buttermilk pancake, a buttermilk waffle, or French toast. Pancakes are boring. Waffles are close, but it's okay because the butter can melt inside the little ridges, the little squares, or the French toast.
See, pancakes for me are third, but I will never say no to a pancake.
Yeah, that's the
See, I
the
think I
thing with this
would.
argument is I'm never saying no to any of them.
No,
See, I'm out on pancakes.
but for me, and I don't know, like I
Why?
could be.
Wait,
Yeah,
There's
why?
just I'm saying no to a pancake.
We're slathering it in butter and syrup anyway, and you're still saying no.
I
I
am.
won't eat that.
So if
See,
we had
and
somebody,
you can't have too much.
so hold on. If somebody came in and made pancakes, you'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Like, hey, pancake day at the office.
I,
Like,
I,
I'll
You
go
bring
to
in your own.
Chick-fil-A.
You bring in French toast.
it wouldn't excite me a ton. It wouldn't excite me a ton.
If you had that email with
Yeah.
the subject line "Pancake Day on Friday,"
Dude, I'm excited.
I'd be like, is there going to be sausage? Is there going to be
Wow.
like that's my response.
Wow.
Like here's the deal. Like
you and I are very different people.
that's what's crazy is at breakfast if they don't have waffles or a French toast either. Like I'm going turkey sausage and I'm going toast.
And a turkey sausage guy.
I do like turkey sausage. Way less greasy than pork sausage.
It's true.
The grease has the flavor.
It's true.
But I'm getting called a psychopath
You are
on the text line,
a sociopath.
sociopath. But I don't think I just don't enjoy pancakes.
3 people have asked this question. I'm sorry, it's not on the board. Crepes. If crepes were on the board,
Crepes are delicious.
but for a crepe, it's all about the
Yeah,
toppings.
right?
and the
Like,
fillings.
It's a different
That's true.
conversation.
It's not. You don't
That's
just
true.
have a crepe.
I had a
Do you?
crepe.
I don't think so.
Do you just eat
Just
it?
a plain crepe.
Yeah.
So I've only had a crepe one time,
Like, do you put syrup?
and
on
it
a
was in France.
crepe? Okay.
No.
Every time. This time I went to Europe.
It was in the south of France.
I was in France where the crepes
I
were
had the
invented.
crepe.
I went to the original crepe shop.
My goodness. Anyway, we went to
It was
this
a
this.
beautiful creperie.
You know when I had crepes? I was in Breckenridge.
That's fine, and that's great. But
Yo,
the
that
only
crepe stand in Breckenridge.
Oh,
it's so good.
you don't
It's
see
so
me.
good.
You don't see me turning off your mic because you said Breckenridge.
It's different than
it's
France.
not France.
Anyway, it's just another
The fir-
destination.
The first time I had an Oktoberfest, I was in Germany.
I was in Munich.
Whatever.
Backpacking through.
The Hofbrauhaus. Anyway, Hofbrauhaus is delicious, though. I highly recommend if you ever get to that side of the pond.
Don't even have a passport.
Anyway,
I hate you sometimes.
it had whipped cream and strawberries. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Delicious. One of the best breakfast foods I've ever had. Haven't had one in the U.S.
So the one in Breckenridge,
I'll make you crepes.
I got the German apple crepe. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Delicious.
That's on my
Um,
list every time we go out there. My daughter will make sure we will stand in that line for an hour.
Yep, we got there early, so we were like
Smart.
the fifth people that got them. Oh my goodness.
See, I'm not alone in this. We get a text. Nick's breakfast take is superior.
Yeah, this is from Huskers, so I mean,
So what are you saying about Cubsker now? Now,
he's
Drumstick.
very pro Nick.
Drumstick asks, Nick, you have two options: Eggo waffles or 5-star Michelin prepared pancakes. I would say this:
You're going waffles. Aren't
get
you?
me the
Going
Great Value brand frozen waffles, and
What?
I'm much better than Eggo.
What?
I'm telling
Do
you
you,
right now,
do you even know what a 5-star Michelin
Nicholas.
is?
it's pancakes. I don't really care.
Look,
Do-
Look, I can't even touch
Wow.
that. You're going best choice over Eggo?
Yeah,
They're
I'm going
different.
Great Value. Great Value.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Not
didn't-
best choice. I've
Yeah.
never had best choice, so I'm in the I'm not in the position to.
But you're going either
Comment.
one of those over Eggo?
I don't know about best choice.
Is it the price?
No, it's not. No.
Nick,
Money is.
PPB.
This is
Nick,
not a.
do you
This
need
isn't a
help?
PPB.
No, I do not. I do not. This is not. This is about pure taste. Pure taste. The buttermilk
You're choosing it
frozen
over Eggo.
waffles are delicious. The buttermilk Great Value brand frozen waffles delicious.
There aren't a lot of things where I demand brand name or
Yeah.
store brand.
Yeah.
But Eggo is absolutely one of those.
I just
the
never.
consistency is different.
It is.
I
The
just I
crisp.
much more. I
Yeah.
enjoy
When you get that perfect toast on an Eggo,
Mm.
hits different.
No, Eggo, my Eggo.
I enjoy. I
Yeah, they
enjoy
literally,
the Great
they literally
Value
have
way
a
better.
saying.
I enjoy Great Value way better. Now, here's another thing. This might be unpopular,
Should
but
be
just
punishable by death.
keep adding it on, right? Let's keep adding it on. Peanut butter and jelly on frozen waffles. Have we tried that?
I'm sure it's great.
It's delicious.
Are they still frozen?
No, they're not frozen.
I feel like
you
they
toast
would,
them.
I feel like they would be.
You
coming
toast
from
them.
You.
You toast them. I'm just saying. Like
I've had peanut butter on a waffle and I've had jelly on a waffle.
Mhm.
I've never made a sandwich. That seems excessive.
Well,
That
that's
seems like a lot of waffle.
not a lot of waffle. There's more. I mean,
It's a lot of waffle to
like-
go through at one time, like a bite,
Yeah.
like a bite of that.
well, you got to remember. Well, you got to remember that the frozen waffles are just like the size of your palm. So,
Not the Eggos.
are they? Are they bigger? The last time I probably had an Eggo waffle was
Before you went to
10,
Europe.
12 years ago.
Yeah, you came back a changed man.
He did.
You might appreciate Eggos a little more now.
Somebody says eating Great Value, but worried about greasy sausage. It's not that I'm worried about the grease. Come on, look at me.
Just aware.
I'm not worried about the
Aware
grease.
of the grease.
It's all about the taste. When it comes to food, it's all about
Hey,
taste.
turkey sausage is good.
Turkey sausage is good.
I eat a lot of turkey sausage.
Yeah. One of my favorite breakfast things to make: English muffin, egg, turkey sausage, cheese, homemade McMuffin.
I was gonna say you just invented a McMuffin.
Homemade McMuffin.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Wow.
Good. Yeah,
So
it's
proud of
delicious.
you.
All right.
Delicious.
You know, this is
amazing.
somebody asked, do I toast an Uncrustable?
Growing up right before our eyes.
I never
Rico,
had
that's-
it,
That's a
but
question for you.
yeah, this is for you, Rico.
I have tried it once, and it's good.
Let me
I'd rather just eat the Uncrustable though.
here's an
I don't wanna,
Uncrustable.
I'm taking it out of the packet, the little plastic. I just want to eat it. I don't want to take time to toast it. No, just let me eat it.
Here's a take about Uncrustables. Gross. You can taste the artificialness in the peanut butter and jelly. It's fake. It's a joke. It's a
So
scam.
I'm guessing you're getting like organic peanut butter and jelly
No,
because it's
no,
the same.
No, it's not. The people in there are not putting Jif. Into there.
Yeah, they're using great value.
Uncrustables. Maybe you should splurge for the Jif.
You don't need to.
I feel like this segment's gone off the rails, and I feel like people portray me in a much more negative light than previously.
I know
They should.
I just this is an honest segment.
I
honest
really
segment with
wanted
Nick.
to like make pancakes for you guys, but now I feel like what's
No,
the
I'll
point?
eat. No,
You know,
I'll-
what's
I
the
will.
point?
I will eat them.
Like, if
You can
I will
make
take
you
some-
can make
not gonna-
pancakes.
I will take
for
some home to
everybody
Ellie,
else.
and she will love them.
You can make pancakes for everybody else. Henry says turkey sausage. Shut your mouth.
Thank you, Henry.
I don't know. I'm just this.
Do you eat turkey bacon?
No, I don't eat bacon. That was bad to say. It's time to
Yeah, we gotta close.
time
this.
to
We
close
gotta
it up.
close this segment.
Time to close it up. All right,
This
it's time to go to break.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Rio Happy Hour.
Or John Deere dealer is offering savings on in-stock 2022 compact tractors and mowers. Hey, quick work at chores around your acreage and save over $4,000 on select John Deere compact tractors equipped with a loader and rear blade. Or save up to $1,000 on select 2022 John Deere Z-Trax and lawn tractors. Visit your local Acres store or acres.com to get these for every field. Discounts available on in-stock units while supplies last.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go!
Looking for a financial partner that really makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer social activities and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certification. Continental has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Ever think of a career in plumbing or heating? Do you enjoy watching your favorite game in a nice, comfortable space? Taking a shower after a warm day? Well, everyone we serve at Biggerstaff Plumbing, Heating, and Air sure does. If you're interested in a career in plumbing, heating, and air, come join our team where you'll get paid while training. No experience required. Enjoy great pay and benefits in a friendly environment. Call Biggerstaff Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 402-466-8118 or apply online at biggerstaffs.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for a few clouds this morning will give way to sunshine. We'll see a high of around 35. Tonight, mostly clear and calm conditions expected. We'll see a low of around 18. And tomorrow, more sunshine, a little bit warmer tomorrow, too. We'll see a high of around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning. Now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest recruiting. We'll talk about what's what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online Radio Show from 8 to 9 a.m.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, so Mark is on my side.
Yeah. Mark's not on your side.
Mark
you have
is,
no proof.
No. Listen, Mark is Mark is on my side regarding Uncrustables.
Where's your proof?
But he wanted me to drown in the last segment, so he didn't back me up.
Mark's on my side.
What a joke!
You have no proof.
I just feel
also,
like
so is Austin.
Yeah. No, Austin now. Welcome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I just.
Finally.
So disappointed.
Finally.
So disappointed.
Uncrustables are a top tier, quick, unwrappable food.
We need to stop talking about this.
We probably do.
I appreciate you guys. I feel like we say this every day when we try to catch this thing and put it back on the rails. Appreciate you guys sticking with us through whatever's going on.
Pick up the train and put it
welcome
back
to the
in
off season, I suppose. 402-464-5685. People call me a psychopath and
it's true,
sociopath and all the names in the book.
Crazy person.
All the names in the book. Asking me about French toast sticks. I love French toast sticks. When all this started, which I guess maybe I should.
French toast is in French.
I did,
Mr. France.
Stop. That does not. I don't say it. I don't talk about it. You guys just get mad when I do.
It's just funny when you do because you try not to say it.
I try not to.
So you pause and you go. When I was in France,
I try to just get it out quick,
and I'm just like,
because I don't want to talk about it.
Your Europe trip.
I don't want to. I don't want to act like I'm. Yeah. So
back when I was making myself a better person than you. That's what you're saying.
No.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
It's crazy that I work with a 5-year-old.
Back when I became better than you, obviously.
That's not true. That's not true, Rico. You're better than me. There you go.
It's fine. You've been to Europe. I can't compete with that. I've been to Breckenridge.
I went to Breckenridge.
Oh, see, you got me there too.
2 days after I started here.
I've been to Sacramento.
I have not been.
There you go. I win.
I'm not sure I want to go to Sacramento.
It's the capital of California. People forget.
Not sure I want to go to Sacramento,
You
unfortunately. All right, so transitioning, making the hard turn to Husker football. Nebraska is actually hosting an offensive lineman from Baylor right now. I'm going to try not to butcher the last name, but it's going to happen.
I saw somebody posted it.
Baylor transfer offensive lineman Micah Mazkua.
It's like Mazuka.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, I
no way.
Saw
it's
somebody
MZZCCUA.
Yeah, I saw somebody put it, and I'm like 95% positive it's Zoo.
Mazuka.
I don't think you're right.
Either way, this is a guy that started every single game for Baylor last season. He measures in at 6'5", 331 pounds. And here is this. He is from Philly, which, as we know, this staff has very deep and very strong ties to the city of Philly. So that's kind of one name to watch. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Walter Roos. Walter Roos, the offensive lineman from Stanford, who is visiting Nebraska among a couple other places. He'll visit this weekend, and he started 39 games for the Stanford Cardinal as well. So Nebraska, they're addressing some offensive line positions in the transfer portal, which is a promising sign.
Mazuka. This comes straight from Evan Bland.
Okay, sounds good, Evan. We're going to go with it.
He says,
Mazuka.
Baylor starting left guard from last season visiting Nebraska. As a PSA, the pronunciation is Mazuka.
Okay. Mazuka.
I know things.
I'm not saying you do, Rico, but it's different.
I know it doesn't it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look it.
It shouldn't pronounce that way, but it does.
It shouldn't.
So Mazuka.
Yeah.
So at 11:53 this morning, he dropped a tweet and it says from Lincoln, Nebraska. So his location shows he's in town, making an official visit. So that's pretty big news there for the Huskers. But then once again, two big opportunities there for Nebraska to land some offensive guards or offensive linemen with experience.
This has absolutely nothing to do with Nebraska.
I already know what you're going to say.
Yep, a little bit of breaking news.
Yep.
Texas men's basketball coach Chris Beard has been fired.
Yeah.
So,
Fired for cause.
Yep, fired
which
for
means
cause.
no contract.
No money for him.
Which means
This
Texas is off of the hook.
2 weeks after he was suspended indefinitely for a what was the
I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah.
But he was it was a domestic violence issue with a little bit of strangulation as well. So unfortunately, I mean, Chris Beard hasn't been coaching, understandably and rightfully so right now, but now he has been fired by Texas for cause, which means more importantly from the program and athletic department point of view, no money. They are not on the hook for his contract.
The decision comes following his arrest for third-degree felony domestic violence incident on December 12th, 2022.
There you go.
They've parted ways with Chris Beard. So looks like the University of Texas men's basketball team will be in the hunt for a new head coach.
Which I think we all saw coming. It was just it was only a matter of time, really, because after a situation like that, I mean, Nebraska, let's be real. They just went through a similar kind of situation, and it's tough to
talk
about. Yeah, tough to discuss and tough to justify. Still being able to have him on staff for the near future. So, but that's basically it. So once again, Chris Beard, Texas men's basketball coach, no longer with the program, and I just got this from Nuri New Ely, Husker football. He's a pancake guy. Which makes
the
sense.
least surprising thing I've ever heard.
From Nuri.
How many pancakes can he eat in one sitting?
I don't know. I'll text him back. Makes
Great.
sense. I'm just going to say makes sense coming from an offensive lineman. But anyway.
Are you just going to text him back? I'm looking to see where Texas is sitting right now in the standings for the Big 12, just so we know where he is leaving the program, because they are number 6 in the country, and they are 12-2.
Yeah. And I was with an interim head coach for the last 3 or 4 games.
Yes.
So, so I mean, interesting stuff. But going back to kind of what we just opened up with,
they just lost their last game against Kansas State.
Yeah, because K-State put up 116 points
116
in regulation
to 103
in regulation.
That is a lot.
116 points. But either way, yeah, Kansas State, Keontae Johnson doing their thing down in Manhattan. So, going back to Nebraska football, though, got a couple big offensive lineman targets, transfer visitors that are making their way to Lincoln, whether it's today in Micah Mazuka.
There you go.
Or in this weekend with Walter Ruse, the Stanford transfer. Big opportunities for not only Donovan Raiola, but also Matt Rule and company, because they need just more depth on the offensive line, which makes their scholarship numbers even more intriguing.
Very important. Getting those two. Let's just say Nebraska does get those two. You put Walter at, I believe it's left tackle. Yep. You'd have Nuri back at left guard. You have your center, and now I can't remember his name, the transfer from Arizona State.
Ben Scott.
A
lot of new faces, both players and coaches.
Who, although he only has 1 year starting at center, he's got plenty of starting, experience on the offensive line. If you get Mazuka, we'll just say you throw him in right guard, and then you just need to find out your right tackle situation. But I mean, that would be 3 new starters on the offensive line, a position, an area where continuity and trust is extremely important in knowing what the guy to your left, the guy to your right is going to do, how they're going to step, and knowing that they're going to get their hands on whatever person before you do or at the same time that you do. Extremely important. So even if Nebraska does end up getting these 2 transfers, they end up coming here, again, 3 new faces on the offensive line. It's going to take some time. They have all off season, but it's not going to be, first game of the season, boom, they're with it and they're the best offensive line in the country. It's going to be, it might be a little rocky for a couple of games, but
what's new?
Yeah.
I mean, what's new with Husker football, right? Unnamed texter before we go to break says new head coach looks like a waffle guy.
Along wherever. More happy hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket FM.
Comfortable space. Taking a If you're interested in a career in plumbing, heating, and air, come join our team where you'll get paid while training. No experience required. Pay and benefits in a friendly environment. Call Biggerstaff Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 402-466-8118 or apply online at biggerstaffs.com.
Life-changing research doesn't just take place in outer space. It's also happening right here to play a key role. Solarion, one of the world's leading clinical research organizations, needs healthy adults who are 19 years old and older for a research opportunity. If you qualify, you can earn up to $500 a day for time and travel. Overnight stays may be required. To learn more, call Solarion at 866-213-2965 or visit helpresearch.com/500.
People first is more than a nice sentiment. At American Senior Benefits, it's the mission. If you're ready for a career where you can truly put your customers' needs ahead of everything else, this is for you. American Senior Benefits is one of the leading senior market insurance product distributors in the country, and they're looking for high-energy applicants with strong communication skills. Enjoy a work environment and unlimited income potential. Visit asbmidwest.com to learn more. American Senior Benefits. Hey guys, Nick Sadert here, and I want to tell you about my friends at Spine and Sports Chiropractic. I experienced a herniated disc in my lower back a few years ago, and thanks to the folks at Spine and Sports, I got back to feeling 100%. At Spine and Sports, they use the X technique and can alleviate headaches, shoulder pain, plantar fasciitis, and more. What I like most about the ART method is that your doctor will construct a plan that fits your needs because the technique is not a cookie-cutter approach. Allow Spine and Sports Chiropractic to help you feel better. Set up your appointment today by giving them a call at 402-261-6841.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certification. Continental salary job, great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering blowout savings on in-stock 2022 compact tractors and mowers. Make quick work of chores around your acreage and save over $4,000 on select John Deere compact tractors equipped with a loader and rear blade. Or save up to $1,000 on select 2022 John Deere Z-Trax and lawn tractors. Visit your local Acres store or acres.com to get these great discounts. Acres, solutions for every field. Discounts available on in-stock units while supplies last.
Gaina Truck hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career in trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Think you need a new furnace due to a cracked heat exchanger? Call Bryant for a free second opinion. Might save you thousands, no matter what brand. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. We do whatever it takes.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy new year. We are thankful for many things from 2022 and hope that 2023 brings prosperity for you and starts off well for everyone in your life. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few clouds this morning will give way to afternoon sunshine. We'll see a high of around 35. Tonight, mostly clear and calm conditions expected. We'll see a low of around 18. And tomorrow, more sunshine, a little bit warmer tomorrow, too. We'll see a high of around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick, Rico, Nathan, and Austin joining you guys. Nate, you got 2 days left, man.
I know.
Good.
It's coming down to the wire.
I mean, oh man, dang it!
It's starting to get a little sad because
So sad.
today it started last night because DP. I told him that I'll see him before I leave, but last night was the last time I'll work with DP.
Yep.
One of our midday producers at 10:11 today. She's taking tomorrow off, and it's the last time I see her. So now it's starting to get sad. I don't know about you guys, but I hate goodbyes. I hate them.
I do too.
I'm a huge Irish goodbyer, and I don't apologize.
I love
if
goodbyes.
you see me at a bar, I just walk away.
That is true.
I always
that is
Irish
true.
Goodbye. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I have. Now
always
that you
Irish
mention
goodbye.
it,
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate him for it. Actually,
I don't like to say goodbye to people. I feel bad. I feel terrible.
I actually hate him for it because there's
if
been
you
multiple
don't
times.
cry-
There's been multiple times where I've been like, "Where?" Like me and my buddies are like, "Where's Nate? Where's Nate? Where'd Nate go? Where'd
Nah,
Nate and Carly
if-
go?"
if you-
See ya.
if you don't
we're supposed to
cry
all split
when
an
I
Uber
say
back, but
goodbye,
now we're stuck on the Uber.
I will be extremely upset.
What?
If you don't cry when I say goodbye, I'll be extremely upset.
I don't know. I'm not much of a crier. We'll see. I might.
Anywho, make it happen.
No, I mean, but the nice thing is, I will admit, I did cry when I left Blacksburg, but I was also moving 20 hours halfway across the country.
They were
Right
happy
down
tears.
the road. You guys can come see me whenever.
What's funny is
right down the
what's
road.
funny is next weekend I will be in Kansas City, but
Overland
not to
Park?
see you. I will be in the
Yeah.
same city, but not to see Nate.
But you probably will.
No, actually, I don't think we will. Unless
Maybe,
you
I don't
want
know.
to crash a bachelor party.
I'll be unpacking. I'll crash. I crashed a wedding once.
Have you guys ever crashed a wedding?
Not.
No.
Also, I know you got married recently, right?
A couple years ago now.
Okay, so did anybody crash your
Yeah,
wedding?
recently.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It doesn't feel recent.
Do you
I mean,
get-
it was, but it doesn't feel like.
Do you get
know?
mad with people crashing your wedding? If it was your wedding, do you get mad if people crash it?
The thing is I stuck out. Like I was probably the most intoxicated person there, and I made a bit of a scene. So
That boy.
rightfully so, I got kicked out of the wedding.
Proud of you.
But it was fun.
I'd like to crash a wedding.
It
sometime.
was fun.
We can find one,
I
Rico.
like talking to people.
You
so I
guys
think
could
it'd be
definitely.
good.
Well, the thing is,
I'd
it
be like,
was-
no, I'm his cousin.
Well, it kind of went both ways because the wedding I was at was getting crashed because I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was like a hotel, it was a really nice hotel, and they had two different like dining room areas where people get married.
Yeah.
So we were in one and they were in one. So
Yeah.
they started it. So there was like two people and they were like, "Nah, you got to get out of here." And I was in the back like, "Yeah, get out of here." And like 15 minutes later, I jumped over to the other wedding.
Honestly,
so
like,
basically like simultaneous.
Okay, since we're making, what's it called? Hey, Nuri.
Nuri's trying to FaceTime
anyway,
me right now.
Anyway,
me and Nuri got screwed.
no, you guys need to get off your phones
I know
and
we do.
socialize.
Hang up and hang out.
You
I
can go
know,
over my
I know,
Twitter,
I know.
Nick_Sainer. There's a picture of me, Nate, Nuri, and Rico sitting courtside, and Nate and Nuri are on their phones. Rico and I are talking, and it says, I just captioned it, Nate, Nuri, get off your phones and socialize.
Which
This
is
is
fair.
this is the problem with
No.
Look at
This
me
is
and
the
Nick being great.
I'm
great
holding a beer.
coworkers.
I'm holding a beer in my hand.
I couldn't hold a beer because I finished mine.
Well,
I want to
you
know.
should have chugged it.
Ridiculous.
I want to know what point in the game this was because I feel like we're talking about Casey.
Oh, dude, the Casey.
The Casey moment was awesome.
So you obviously you weren't here yet.
Gave you the nod.
So Casey was running down the court,
They were in the
and
Queens was in.
yeah, it was Queens inbounding it, and Casey was running down the court. No, Nebraska was inbounding it. And,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And Casey was running down the court right in front of us. I was like, Casey, here we go. You got this, brother. And
he does a little tongue thing.
He does like
You
a
know,
little
his
tongue, like
tongue
nod.
sticking out, and he like nods
He,
at
like,
Nick.
nods.
And I turn to Nick and I go, I know damn well now that you said that, the next time he touches the ball, doesn't matter where it is, doesn't matter who's in front of him,
It's going
he's
up.
shooting it.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he comes off of two screens from the corner to the top of the key, gets the ball, pulls it. Defender's like half a step away.
Yeah.
Drains it.
Drains the three. He
Goes
looks
to
back.
the
He's
go.
smiling. I stand up. I'm like hoping that Casey points back
did
at
not.
me. He did
Oh.
not. I was like,
Left you hanging.
dang, man, I was the reason you hit that three.
We got it. We were hyped.
we were hyped. But it was also, we don't get to go to games as fans very often. So the fact that we were able to sit courtside as fans,
It was great.
and cheer.
Meanwhile,
cheer
me
on
and
the
Jerry
Nebraska.
was talking about God knows
I
what.
saved somebody from basketball.
Yeah.
Said the lady
Attaboy.
next to me from
Nice.
That's
basketball.
right.
I should have got up.
There was
and
another-
pump faked it.
You should have mellowed it.
I should've-
You should have mellowed it.
There was another lady a couple seats down from us that was getting into it with the ref. Have another drink, sweetheart. That's what the ref said.
Oh yeah, it was like
I
late
sat
in the
there.
game. He
I was like,
she kept
"Man."
yelling at him, and he was just like, "Just have another drink, sweetheart." He's
And
like,
it's
"Just leave me alone." And she goes, "I will have another drink." And he goes, "I hope you're having a good game."
That's awesome.
That was great. That was awesome. Let's pause
Look
10
at this guy.
let's pause 10 seconds for station ID.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Jay, first of all, I'm not sure why Jay Foreman is here at 2 p.m.
Well, no, because we don't have strict today, so he's
Oh,
filling in
okay.
for strict.
Jay is answering the phone right now. He has no idea what to do.
What's
Who's
going
on the phone?
Who's on the phone?
Who's on the
Jay?
phone? You got to write it down.
You just
No, Mark, let him do it.
Jay has to do it.
Jay has to write it
Jay
down.
has
He
to
answered
fulfill
the
it.
phone. He has to write it down. Finish your job.
A guy.
A guy. This is great.
Let's bring on a guy.
What's on? What's up, a guy?
What's up? This is Nuri.
No!
Hey, man. Hey, I don't like. I just gotta say, I said it on Twitter too. Whoever did not vote for pancakes is criminal. All right.
Fight me.
Then to that, I felt attacked by Rico. I just want to say that he texted me and said you would be the guy that would choose pancakes, and not gonna lie, I felt kind of attacked by that, and I just wanted to clear my name here. You know.
Look, Nori, you had a show called Sunday Morning Pancakes. You're an offensive lineman. You live for pancakes. You seem like a pancake kind of guy.
Exactly. So like, I'm just trying to clear my name here.
There's
and
nothing to
just
clear.
say that pancakes are superior. I think Nick said something about they're just boring. I don't know what you're talking about.
Pancakes
There's
are
so much you
boring.
can do with
Workmanlike.
pancakes.
Yeah.
You can put butter on it. You can put jam on it. You can put Nutella on it. You can put bananas on it.
Jam
you
on
can
a
make 'em
pancake?
healthy. You can make them dirty and disgusting. You can make so much with it.
Sounds fantastic. But Nuri, you're wrong. Waffles are superior.
Oh my God! Who said that? Who said that?
Rico did.
Rico, you don't even know what you're talking about. You ask anybody else and ask anyone except Nick. Ask anyone except Nick.
Nuri, that actually would have been a pretty good picture of us. That was ridiculous.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we would have all known that this was going to be a picture, then that would have been a good picture.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't have been on your phone, and it would have been a good picture.
Okay, hey, I don't want to pull away from you guys' show.
No,
all
you're
I gotta
fine, Nuri.
say, all I gotta say at last is they should have shown the full chug. That's all I got.
Yes, Nuri.
That's all I got.
Whatever.
Yes.
Nuri. All right,
Nuri's
he's gone. Nuri might be gone. All right, it is what it is.
See, Nuri's
There's
got my
Nuri.
side.
I wanted them to show the chug.
The chug. No, that would have been. Well, the thing is, the worst part is that they cut it off on the broadcast and now in the picture too, like mid chug. That would have been kind of funny.
Nah, it happens. Sorry about it.
Yeah.
Who took a picture?
So the Huskers photographer.
Okay.
His name's Scott.
Shout out to Scott.
Shout out to Scott.
nice
I hope you're
camera
listening,
he's
Scott.
I didn't even know about it.
Of course it's a nice
Yeah,
camera.
he takes pictures for the Huskers. So
Nice
I think.
camera.
What do you
it's
think
probably-
he's? What is he taking pictures with his iPhone?
No,
No, they made a movie with an iPhone.
they did.
Okay,
Yeah. See,
you're not going to get
Thank
action
you.
photos with an iPhone.
they made a movie.
Anyway, no,
iPhone X or something.
I don't know, but the full extent of it was that he took pictures of me and Bill Bush at the Iowa game, like immediately as the final horn. And so he emailed me the pictures from the Iowa game with me and Bill Bush, but then he added that one, didn't tell me that was coming. And I was like, man, of course Nate and Nuri are on their phones.
Great photo.
We messed it up.
If we could crop those two out, it's a great photo of the happy hour right there.
Can.
We're having a moment.
Holding a beer.
We're having a
holding
moment.
a can of beer
At PBA.
at PBA. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
That's why they didn't let you chug.
Not last year.
The
There's
moment beer goes on the big screen, they cut the feed.
You're too soon. You're too soon.
What do you mean too soon?
It's the first year they're allowing beer at PBA.
Small steps, baby steps.
You can't be setting the bad example and ruin it for everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
There are
They don't
children
want to
present.
start. They don't
Throw
want
them
to
into the
start.
fire.
They don't want to start a chug
Here
train.
you go.
They don't want to start a chug train where every single time they show someone with a beer, you could have started that.
See a chug, send a chug.
The snake beers. I made one of those when I went to a game in Wrigley. Now that was ridiculous. It went from like the bottom,
Yeah.
with the ivy, all the way up to the top.
That's sweet.
And then security caught us and they shut it
As
down.
they do.
That's awesome. That's
But
awesome.
did
You
you
ever
go
made
to?
a- the
But
beer
did you
steak?
ever go to a soccer match in Europe?
No.
Who
Why?
has?
What?
Nobody has. I'm
Okay.
just saying. Have you been to Europe?
No, but I do want to go to a Japanese baseball game.
Those
The
look,
KBL.
that would be awesome.
I would go to the
That would be
KBL.
I just, but when you go, somebody has to hit an absolute tank because the
Yeah.
bat flips are just next level. It was like one.
It's Keisei.
The one moment.
Just think of
Keisei playing
Keisei. Think of
baseball.
Keisei playing
The
baseball.
one motion bat flip. I know you guys have seen it where it's like this, and as soon as he gets here, he just
Yeah,
just
throws
wrist
sense.
And it goes all the way to
and
third
it's
base.
just
Flips. So actually, you guys might not remember. Nate, you probably won't. Do you guys remember the Husker baseball player Austin Darby?
Oh yeah.
that name
He-
sounds familiar.
He played for the Salt Dogs for a couple years. I was sitting in like the second or third row at the Salt Dogs game when Austin Darby was playing for the Salt Dogs. I videotaped him swinging one at bat. The bat slipped out of his hands and went flying down the first base side.
Ooh.
The one
That's
time I
always terrifying.
videotaped it,
I thought you were
and I
going to
was
say
like,
it came flying at you.
yikes.
I did that one.
There was
Right-
there was the net.
Right to
thankfully.
your phone.
Oh God.
Whoa! Phone
Anyway.
drops.
What's coming up on the block?
Talk some NFL. We're going to talk some college football playoff. We're going to have a shootout with Jay today. So that'll be
Ooh.
fun. So he's going to have to prove his worth.
All right, so
He's better than Strick.
So 4 hours of Nate, Austin, and Jay Foreman.
Sir.
All right, all the way
Sounds like a
till
blast.
6 p.m. Make sure you stick around for that one. That'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and Rico as we
Whatever happens.
navigated through the French toast, waffle, and pancake world.
Waffles and Uncrustables, top tier.
I think I'm going to decide none of them. I don't really like
French
it.
toast is pretty good.
No.
Really?
Waffles.
What do you think,
Eh.
Austin?
I
don't
feel like
any
I
of
feel
them.
like
Of
Austin's a
the
pancake.
three pancakes are better, but I still take biscuits and gravy, hash browns.
Nice.
all
Yes,
sorts of
nice.
breakfast
Yes,
carbs
yes.
over
Oh, that's
any of
right. That's
those.
a great point.
But
is
that's
true.
not part of the poll.
It's
The
not
Mike
part of the
Schaefer
poll.
poll is
Yep.
3.
Shout out to Shafe for helping us out with that. All right, that'll do it for us today. Tomorrow is Friday. I won't be here because Marcus Satterfield and Tony White are talking at 1, so it's going to be a combination of these three tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys later.
Adios. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 15